Hello, Entrada members. It's a beautiful day here in southern Utah, and especially here at the Entrada Wellness Center. My name is Kevin Weston. I'm the fitness director here, and if you haven't noticed, we've been making changes in the past months or so, and we're going to be making more changes coming down the road. Now, the reason why we're making this video is to explain the why there's a need to change the name from the Sports and Fitness Center to the Entrada Wellness Center. And so this short 12-minute presentation will provide you an opportunity to see our strategic plan for the coming years and to show that the name change is really just one step and multiple steps going forward so that we can provide you, our members, the best experience possible when you come and visit our center.
All right, so this 2021 strategic plan allows both Entrada members and staff to review our current operations and to identify our strengths and weaknesses. My hope is that by the time this short presentation is over, you as an Entrada member will have a better understanding of the vision going forward and a collective roadmap that hopefully we can all get to. So when I was hired as the director of fitness in August of 2020, my main focus was to really get a sense and to capture member perception of the Entrada Sports and Fitness Center and to ask members what they really thought of the facility. During many informal yet private conversations with the members I see the most, because they're the ones that are utilizing the facility on a regular basis, I really found that the common theme was this. While the center is well maintained, it's too small and it's starting to show its age. Generally speaking, members are grateful for what we currently offer and how we've been able to maximize our current resources that we already have, but that things have basically been unchanged for many years. Overall, the center is good, but it's not great. Now, I personally believe this plays a role in the lower utilization numbers and the inability to attract more members to use our services, as the next slide will show. So this begs the question, as you're looking at this data, are these not so great utilization numbers due to the facility being too small with not enough updates, or is it the members' perception of the facility and its services? I believe it's a combination of both. As you can see from the numbers on the slide, the highest percentage of members who have stepped foot into the Sports and Fitness Center at least once within a calendar year was 29% in 2018, with a small decline the following year, and then coming to a kind of crashing halt to 15% in 2020 due to the COVID pandemic. I have no idea what the data would have looked like prior to 2017, but I would imagine that over the years it would not have been common for more than a third of the Entrada membership base to use the center on a regular basis. So with the right strategic plan and approach for the coming years, I really think these numbers can improve and more members will see greater value in what the center has to offer. However, the future plans need to make sense, and members need an opportunity to provide input of what they value the most, which is part of this strategic plan as well. So here's what I propose to the Sports and Fitness Committee and the Entrada Board of Trustees that they have since approved to move forward with. The Sports and Fitness Center needs to expand its reach and reposition itself as more than a place to play pickleball or to pump iron. The future long-term growth and innovation of the center will be greatly enhanced by rebranding from the Sports and Fitness Center to the Entrada Wellness Center. The Entrada Wellness Center will not only be a place to be active, but also a valuable resource where members can improve their overall quality of life, utilizing our current menu of services, as well as offering more services down the road that fits better under a kind of quote-unquote wellness umbrella. A glaring example of this being spa services, which wasn't represented at all under the old sports and fitness name. So with the help of the members within the Sports and Fitness Committee, we identified the main tagline as empowering optimal health, with a mission statement that encourages members to take greater ownership of their health through these four cornerstones, which are fitness, nutrition, stress management, and basically providing a thriving community with other like-minded members. Although it's really difficult to compartmentalize all of our current and future services neatly under 4 main cornerstones, this slide illustrates all of the center's physical, mental, and social activities and services that work together to help our members live their best life possible. From the fitness opportunities, the spa services, and active clubs that members are already accustomed to, there's also plans to introduce new services such as health coaching and nutrition education. In short, the wellness name will better encapsulate what we already thrive at, while also allowing us to bring in new amenities that broaden our appeal to more members. So let's shift gears to a roadmap and how exactly do we get to where we want to go and where do we start. As this slide alludes to, there's basically 3 phases to this strategic plan and a time frame for which they happen. Phase 1 being set the stage, phase 2 proof of concept, and then last but not least phase 3, which is invest and expand. So let's jump to the next slide and quickly review what we've already completed or things that we're still trying to work on for phase 1. So there's a lot of detail and text on this page, and so if you need to pause the video, if you want to read all the details, you can. But in essence, much has been accomplished in the 4th quarter of 2020, from restructuring job descriptions so that we're able to accommodate a new spa manager and Gabby Graft to put more focus on those operations and to get it to the point where it's running like a real business. In addition to that, we were moving around equipment and utilizing the rooms within the center so that we could spread people out and utilize our space more efficiently so that members had 3 rooms instead of 2 in terms of workout space. We've also started offering guided meditation classes as another added resource to assist members in managing their stress more effectively. And we hope to add more of these types of services in the future, but only if the data supports it. In addition to this, we're striving to enlarge our digital footprint by creating the Entrada On Demand YouTube channel, which is what you're watching right now if you're viewing this presentation. And it also offers kind of samplings of fitness classes from our amazing instructors. This channel also allows us to eventually live stream educational events and overall keep our staff connected to Entrada members even when they physically cannot be here with us. Now that we have received approval from the Board of Trustees for the new name, in the coming weeks and months you'll start to see Entrada Wellness Center signage on the interior and exterior, as well as directional signs that lead us to the building. So all these things kind of point us in the right direction for us to do bigger things down the road. So with the start of 2021, we have officially entered phase 2, or what I call the proof of concept phase, that will last for 2 years until the end of 2022. During this time, Entrada members on the Wellness Committee, the Board of Trustees, and myself and our team will identify benchmarks of what we need to achieve in order to justify future investment. Obviously, increased revenue and center utilization will be examined, in addition to member surveys and focus groups taking place at a future date to really capture what our members want for the center long term. In order to offer evidence-based nutrition services, I suggest we bring on an RD or a registered dietitian to be hired to bring in the needed expertise to assist our members into properly fueling their bodies to promote longevity and lowering their risk for chronic disease that is so prevalent in today's society. Now, here's where we get to the fun stuff. After all the data has been analyzed and members have given their feedback, whether with their voice or with their wallets, does the wellness concept justify major financial investment and expansion of the center? My hope is that it will. I include on the slide a picture of the pickleball courts because I think it's a great analogy of something that started off pretty small but has since boomed into a thriving community that is continuing to grow and prosper. However, it first needed vision and buy-in from the members in order to become what it is today. If this presentation excites you and you want to see the center become more than what it is today, there are many ways that you can help the cause to make the Entrada Wellness Center the envy of Southern Utah. You can participate in upcoming surveys and focus groups. You can book a spa appointment or private training sessions with one of our amazing staff members and experts in fitness. And as always, you can strive to use the center whenever you're able or you feel comfortable as the COVID vaccines continue to roll out. I strive every day to make sure that for the members that I see departing, to thank them for coming to the center and supporting what we're trying to accomplish. I've always said from the very beginning of being hired, I think Entrada is a sleeping giant with potential for great things beyond solely offering a beautiful golf course. My hope is that in the coming years, the Entrada Wellness Center is on par, no pun intended, with the new renovated golf course in terms of prestige and reputation. I'm excited for the future of Entrada and hope you as members of this beautiful community are excited too. I just wanted to end this presentation with this quote that I think brings home the mentality I strive to instill in my team and in myself. Gabby Graft and I are working hard to create a culture of growth and development, and that the Wellness Center will never peak, that we're always striving to improve our operations and the overall member experience. Our hope is that Entrada members never feel our team is satisfied with the status quo, and that we're always wanting to give each and every member who walks through our door the best experience possible. Future investment and expansion of the Entrada Wellness Center will be a vital part to ensure this continues to happen in the coming years. So if you made it this far in the presentation, I want to thank you for your time and invite you to reach out to me or to Gabby Graft or David Hall if you have any questions. We look forward to continue to serve you in the future. And thanks again for watching.